This is the story of why I left my six-figure lawn and landscaping business to chase a simpler life and to move on from Iowa for now. From Iowa to our first destination, the Petrified Forest National Park. This journey for me is about true freedom, rediscovering myself, and creating a life that feels right. Over the next few minutes, I'll take you through a little bit about my decision to leave Iowa, the challenges I faced on the road, and the incredible experiences that reminded me why I chose this path. Let's dive right in. When I was little, I thought starting a business was just what everyone did to make money in life. It wasn't until I started to get older and found out that not many people owned businesses, that most had jobs to afford the things they wanted. So that's where I started. I've been working since I was 14. I didn't go to college. I took on every job you could imagine: fast food, retail, automotive, manual labor, etc., to get my feet wet and learn all the skills I possibly could fast and young. I just knew down the line learning and growing at such a young age by putting myself in uncomfortable situations and working like a madman could only benefit me. Those jobs taught me the value of hard work, but I always knew I wanted to work for myself. In 2019, I started a lawn and landscaping company to start working for myself. It was a small business at first, but within 3 years I grew it into a six-figure operation. I love the independence, the problem-solving, and the challenge of running my own business. But over time, I started to feel stuck. The freedom I thought came with running a business was the exact opposite, as most business owners soon realize. What people call a normal 8-hour day, my normal day was at least 12 hours by the time the jobs for the day were done and we got back to the shop. Let alone time at home on the computer afterwards responding to emails, doing estimates, log work. That would be another 2 hours. Even though I was proud of how much I sacrificed, how fast and how far I had come, and how comfortable I was, I realized that I had spent my life grinding, but never took the time to figure out who I really was, or what I wanted beyond success. So in 2022, I took a leap. I converted a van, packed up my dog Shadow, and hit the road. It was exciting, but also challenging. No AC, tight space, and little room to breathe. I realized I needed to try something different, and that's what brought me to this new chapter. Leaving Iowa was bittersweet. I'd spent my whole life there, building a business and doing everything I thought I was supposed to do. But deep down, I knew I needed to move on. The first few days on the road weren't glamorous. My first night was spent at a truck stop, and the second night in the Pizza Hut parking lot, eating dinner in my trailer while the rain and snow started rolling in. By the third night, the weather had gotten worse, and like I said, I wasn't able to charge my Jackery in the car on our drive all day. I ended up staying at a motel to recharge, literally and mentally. It wasn't the perfect start, but it was the beginning of something new, and that's what mattered. The Petrified Forest was unlike anything I'd ever seen. I spent 5 days exploring trails like the Rainbow Forest, the Teepees, and Big Mesa. The landscapes were vibrant, with petrified woods scattered across the desert like nature's art gallery. While on our e-bike, I stumbled across some fascinating artifacts: old cans, intact and broken glass bottles, and clay pots. These artifacts likely date back to the 1920s or 1930s, with the clay pots dating back longer, when workers were building roads and structures in the area. The glass jars could have been used for medicine, or supplies left behind by someone who worked or lived here decades ago. It's incredible to think about the people who passed through this land before me. If you know what these artifacts might have been used for, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Life on the road isn't without its challenges. My Jackery's car charger didn't arrive in time, and the solar panels I bought didn't have the right adapter. I had to rely on charging it at electric sites, which wasn't ideal. But that's the reality of this lifestyle. You adapt, make do with what you have, and keep moving forward. Even when things don't go as planned, I remind myself that I chose this life for the freedom it brings. The Petrified Forest was just the beginning of this journey, but it's already taught me so much. Leaving Iowa and stepping into this new life has helped me reconnect with myself in ways I never expected. I don't know exactly what's ahead, but that's what excites me. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about becoming the best version of myself, step by step. Next, I'm heading west for more adventures, more challenges, and more growth. Stay tuned, this journey is far from over. Thanks for joining us on this leg of the journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see next or where you think I should go. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for day-by-day updates.